Tom and Harv, big fans of we are big fans of Robot Chicken and Super Mansion. What made you decide that you want to transfer some of those, adult-centric charms to a medieval fantasy setting?
Well, the medieval setting was a choice that we made so that it would give we knew we wanted a fantasy world because it would give us the most options for telling stories over the course of many seasons. We really designed the show as if it were, you on the ground as a child playing with your toys, and every corner of your room is a different play set. And so we wanted a world that made the most sense for, whatever is around the corner could be weird and new. And it just seemed like a fantasy world lent itself to that.
Now there's like guillotines, like dragons, and all kinds of medieval fantasy stuff in the season 1. Are there elements that you wanted to put in but just couldn't because of maybe runtime or maybe the format, but that you want to maybe plan to include in season 2? Maybe something, I don't know, your own Battle of the Bastards scene, probably?
There's a lot of things. Like we were able to do a lot in this, but I think one of the bigger challenges in stop motion is water. The Kraken episode, the third one, with all of the ocean and the water, was a real challenge. And I think if we're doing it again, I guess it'd be fun to tackle that underwater submarine episode that we've been wanting to do for a while.
Talking about the voice cast, there's some Robot Chicken alums, and of course you have big names like Luke Evans and Nicholas Hoult. How did you match these actors with their respective roles?
We did some traditional auditioning where actors put themselves on tape through their agents, and we listened to them, and we found some great actors that way. Some of it was knowing people through Robot Chicken, like Luke Evans, we found on Robot could do anything, especially sing. And so we knew how versatile he was. We knew we wanted to include him in some way. And so we had him read for the King, and he was amazing. And a lot of the people we found were just complete surprises. When we found Nick, we didn't write with Nick in mind. We didn't know that he had that voice in him, and yet when we found it, it was perfect.
My time is almost running out, so I got this final question that I want to ask you guys, because I love dirty jokes, filthy, vulgar jokes. The dirtier, the better. So in the writing room, in the writer's room, how did you guys decide how filthy is enough filthy, or how filthy is sufficient filthy for Crossing Swords?
It's like a judgment call. Like, is this joke making us happy in the room, or does everyone want to crawl under the desk to get away from this joke? So in episode 6, we have a lot of circumcision jokes, and everyone was uncomfortable, and yet they were very funny too. It was right on the line of oh God, should we do another circumcision joke? Yeah, it's still funny. I guess we will. But you need to be in the room and taking the temperature of that room to really know whether or not it's appropriate or not.
Agree, Harv?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If we laugh in the room, then it makes it in.
All right. Well, thank you so much, you guys, and congratulations on Crossing Swords. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.